Welcome. I'm Michelle Merrix with WCTV, and I welcome you to my show, The MindfulHER Woman. I am a mindset coach and empowerment coach for women. And we want to live our most positive selves. I'm here to tell you that no matter what goes on in your life, there's sunshine. No matter what looks like outside, it's sunshine. There is positivity in your life, and we can always find it. So we're here to be positive and live our happiest life that we absolutely can. So last week, I'm going to continue something a little bit more. And again, it's our hourglass. And with the hourglass, there's something I want to share about our time. So within our time, I'm going to flip this again, like we did last week and we talked if you got to see that episode. We all have the same 24 hours. We all have the same. And that's what's wonderful about our time is we get a lot of time, but how are we spending it? How are we spending that time? Do you ever feel like you don't have enough time? Do you ever feel like you're behind? You feel like you're always chasing. And if you're feeling that way, once again, we all have the same amount of time. Do you feel more than not you're running late? I'm not exactly wearing what I wanted to wear. I'm a little wrinkled. You feel tired. Do you feel exhausted? Do you feel anxious because you're running behind, yet you feel overwhelmed? In your life, are you feeling a little tense, which causes headaches, and you aren't really mentally in the game? Can you hold a present conversation with someone and really be listening? Or in your mind, are you noticing that your to-do list is running behind your head? And you're talking, but you're not really completely present. And you're just always rushed. So when you think of that, can you ever think of a woman who has it all together? She seems to be on time for everything. She seems to always be dressed appropriately. She seems to bring the right covered dish. She seems to always be energetic. And she doesn't seem tired, and she always seems involved, like she's someone who can really listen to you. And you love being around her presence. There's something about her that you're drawn to, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, she just always seems to have it together. She's a timeless woman. And being that timeless woman, what does that exactly mean? It means that when you learn to be intentional with your time, we all have the same amount of time, but how are you spending it? You need to be intentional about your time. I used to be the woman that was always chasing. And I would be the one that I felt exhausted, or I'm going to be a little late, or I'm rushing to get there. I even have a friend, I'll never forget her son saying, like, well, you're never on time, Mom. We're always late. And he was in soccer, and you just felt kind of bad. You know, he had noticed, Mom, you're always late. And she was like, oh gosh, well, I am. So what happens when we're intentional with our time? If we're planning correctly, we have more time space. So if I have more time that's relaxed, this is what happens. Our relationships get better. They get better with our partner, our spouse. They get better with our children. Your friendships get better because now you have more time. And your coworkers, you are not as tense. Someone might bother you a little bit at work, and then you start finding, you know what, they don't bother me so bad anymore. And then you have more time. You have free space. So you've got time for you. When's the last time you had a massage? When's the last time you had a spa day? And this way, your temper isn't running either. Sometimes if we've ever noticed, and it's happened with someone, your temper goes a little off, maybe with your kids, and then you feel really bad that you did that, but you were running behind chasing all day long. And less stress, you have better sleep, the job becomes easier, the deadlines become easier, and you can enjoy, again, the present moment. So here's how to discover to be the timeless woman. You learn to live intentionally. You have less interruption in your life. Master your time. Know what your time is doing. And accomplish by freeing up your time, again, for yourself. You'll get more tasks done on your task list, and you'll also be able to plan what's on your bucket list. And you'll be amazed. Because if you are not in control of your time and you are not being intentional about your life and your time, it goes so fast. Our time here is very short. So we want it to be the absolute best it can for you. If you're ever feeling stuck, rushed in life, you're feeling like this that I'm explaining to you, there is the class for you that you don't want to miss. So as I am, with the Mindful Her Woman, I teach classes, which there's a free master class coming up. I have private coaching, and I'm also having local events, which means if you're local, you can attend, live in person, and private events that are held as well. And we talk about topics in life of a woman. So this is about you living your absolute best life, your positive life, being that best mom, being that very good friend that you want to be, being a good wife, meaning in the fact that we have relationship, we have time for date night, you're intentional. You're absolutely intentional. I'm going to show you how to plan that. So if this is something that you need in your life, it's truly the master class that you don't want to miss. With this, you can reach me on Facebook. So go to Facebook, look up Michelle Merrix. It will be on the screen here for you. Look up Michelle Merrix, follow me, friend me. So if you friend me when I am on live on Facebook, you are more likely with the algorithm to come up and see when I'm on live, and I do these things. Instagram, you can reach me on Instagram. You can also email me, as you will see. If this is something that you want to participate in, but you're not on Facebook and you are not on Instagram, but you do have email and you want a video sent to you of the free masterclass, absolutely, we will have that sent to you. So again, classes, private coaching, events that are coming up, and you can catch me here, of course, on WCTV. And I appreciate you being here with me with WCTV. I look so forward to us spending time together more this year, including other activities that are going to be happening on this TV show. And I just look forward to getting to know who you are. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next week on WCTV, The Mindful Her Woman. Thank you.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.